Yo, we gotta talk about Gen Z and job applications. Word on the street is, you're bending the truth like a pretzel. Apparently, almost half of you admit to lying on those things. That's way more than millennials, Gen X, and forget about boomers. Those guys wouldn't know a fake resume if it hit them in the face. But Gen Z, you're out here creating whole new identities just to land a gig. Now I get it. The job market's a jungle. Competition is fierce. Everyone's trying to stand out. But making stuff up? That's a whole other level. We're talking fake experience, inflated titles, responsibilities they couldn't handle with a team of superheroes. It's getting out of hand, people. This isn't just some harmless prank either. It's serious business. Imagine hiring someone to build a website, and they've never even touched code. Or worse, someone responsible for safety who lied about their certifications. Yikes! So what's the deal? Why are so many young people resorting to these desperate measures? Let's unpack this, shall we? Okay, let's be real for a second. Gen Z has it tough. They're entering a workforce that's still recovering from, well, everything. Jobs are scarce, experience is king, and those entry-level positions? They want someone who's already done it all and then some. It's enough to make anyone sweat, let alone someone fresh out of college with a mountain of student debt and zero connections. So, you panic. You see that blank space on the application where their experience should be, and you think, well, a little white lie couldn't hurt, right? Then there's the whole employment gap thing. Heaven forbid you took a year off to travel the world or, I don't know, survive a global pandemic. Employers see that gap and suddenly you're a liability. Never mind that you gained valuable life experience or learned to bake sourdough bread like a pro. So yeah, I get it. The pressure is on. But here's the thing. Lying on your resume is like building a house of cards. It might look good for a minute, but eventually it's all gonna come crashing down. And trust me, the consequences are not pretty. Remember that CFO who got busted for faking his college degree? Yeah, he had to pay back $1 million and kiss his career goodbye. Or how about that USPS VP who lied about his work history? Gone. Out of there. And these are just the high-profile cases. Imagine how many regular folks get caught and blacklisted from their entire industry. Talk about a career killer, but it's not just about getting caught, it's about integrity, people. When you lie on your application, you're basically saying you don't believe in yourself enough to get the job on your own merit. And that's a recipe for disaster. So, what's the alternative? Let's talk real solutions, shall we? Here's the good news. You don't have to lie to get ahead. In fact, honesty is the best policy, especially when it comes to your career. Instead of inflating your skills, focus on what you're actually good at. Highlight those soft skills employers crave. Communication, teamwork, problem solving. Remember that time you organized a bake sale for charity? That's teamwork. Aced that presentation in your public speaking class? Boom! Communication skills. And that part-time job you had in college, even if it was just flipping burgers? Guess what? You learned responsibility, time management, and how to deal with a hangry customer. That's gold, Jerry, gold! And don't underestimate the power of networking. Talk to people in your field, attend industry events, slide into those DMs, professionally, of course. You never know who might have a lead or be impressed by your genuine enthusiasm. Look, I get it. Job hunting is tough. But it doesn't have to be a soul-crushing exercise in deception. Be honest, be yourself, and let your true talent shine. Trust me, it's the only way to build a career that's built to last.